God was there. As I sit here and light one up, I thank you, God, for never giving up. Through every storm, every scar, every time I thought you were distant, you were standing right beside me. Yeah. I used to think heaven left me on red. Prayers at the ceiling came back to my head. Looking for a sign in the middle of the smoke. Heart full of faith, but my spirit was broke. Carrying crosses that nobody could see. Smiling for the world while the pain buried me. The devil kept whispering, you're fighting alone. But God was building foundations beneath every stone. See, I thought unanswered prayers meant abandonment. Now I know delay and denial ain't the same management. The great architect was drawing up the plans while I was staring at the rubble with dirt on my hands. Every enemy plotted, every snake would hiss, but they never knew my shepherd carried the biggest stick. Protected by grace when I couldn't see danger. God had angels working overtime for a stranger. Had me drowning in the deep when my faith got weak and my soul couldn't sleep. Every prayer I thought disappeared in the air. I look back now and realize God was there. I remember that chapel, knees on the floor, heart shattered into pieces I couldn't ignore. Thought I lost my little girl, couldn't breathe, couldn't stand. Just a broken father begging with folded hands. Tears hit the ground like a baptism flood, asking heaven for mercy through the pain and the blood. Then the door swung open, nurse interrupted prayer. Since she's awake, man, God answered right there. The room turned into a sanctuary instantly. The miracle wasn't hidden, it was standing in front of me. I was looking for thunder, looking for a sign, but God whispered through a nurse and changed my whole life. See, faith ain't always fire falling from the sky. Sometimes it's hearing good news right before you cry. Sometimes it's fingerprints are hidden in the details. Sometimes resurrection starts when your confidence fails. God was there when I couldn't feel a thing. God was there when I couldn't hear him speak. When depression had me drowning in the deep. When my faith got weak and my soul couldn't sleep. Every prayer I thought disappeared in the air. I look back now and realize God was there. I was a coward one night trying to outrun pain. Mind full of thunder, clouds so trapped in rain. Ran my car off a bridge, thought life was through. Metal bent like a sermon, but I walked right through. Not a scratch on my body, not a mark on my skin. Tell me how that happens if God ain't stepping in. The river wanted a victim, the darkness wanted a grave. But God looked at death and said, not today. See, the bridge was a bridge in more than one way, between who I was and who I become someday. The devil wanted my obituary printed in ink, but God was rewriting chapters while I stood on the brink. I survived what should've buried me beneath the dirt. Now every scar I carry is a testimony at work. The enemy studies wounds, trying to find where to strike, but my God turns battlefields into microphones at night. Through the divorce, you were there. Through depression, you were there. When I questioned everything, you were there. When I couldn't see tomorrow, you were there. When the world turned its back, you were there. When I thought I was abandoned, now I wear my faith like armor. Every prayer around the word became a weapon. When the devil came around, holy water on the blade, washing off the rust. Not a sword against people, it's a sword against lust. Against fear, against doubt, against hatred and pride. Against every dark thought that was killing me inside. The battle fills my mind and the enemy knows, but God keeps planting gardens where the darkness grows. I was looking for a miracle, became one instead. Still breathing after every lie that should've left me dead. The tomb couldn't hold Christ, the grave couldn't hold me. The same power that rose him is the reason I'm free. God was there in every storm I survived. God was there every single time. the chapel, through the bridge, through the divorce, through the divorce, through the depression, through every unanswered prayer that wasn't unanswered after all. So as I sit here and light one up, I thank you, God, for never giving up. Because every road that should have ended somewhere dark led me right back to your arms.